What is going on, guys? We've got Prime Litmanen at the minute. 90 rated Finnish icon. It is the highest version you can get at this moment in time, and he could definitely do with an upgrade or something. An alternative icon or something that just makes him pop that little bit more. If you could get the 4-star, that would be perfect in the start. He has got a 3-star, 4-star, 5'11 with a medium, and he is a cam or a centre forward. Like I say, with some of these icons, they just need a rework. We saw it with Bobby Moore. We saw it with the Team of the Year icons with Pires and Vidic that have actually become pretty usable, and Beckham being number one there. Litmanen himself, very good shooting. You can't argue from a cam there. Agility balance a little bit on the poorer side. Has got very good second half of the dribbling though. 90 pluses on everything bar from the dribbling. Stamina is okay. We've gone with the Hunter just to give him that amount of pace. Again, you could be looking at the engine with him, but I just think you've got to go with pace for him. He's only got 82. With the Hunter, it'd end up with 90 pace and 94 shooting. So again, it makes him somewhat better in that aspect. Injury prone, finesse, and team player on the traits. Let's have a look at Litmanen and see if he's worth his price as the lowest prime icon you can currently get. Are you tired of using players like this? I would much rather have teams more like this. Then I recommend going over to skycoach.gg for all of your coaching and coins needs. They are cheap, fast, and reliable, but at the checkout, make sure you are using code JT11 for a discount on your orders. Back to the video. Rolls it into Litmanen, looking for that right foot. He's gone a bit too much. Look for the Trivela instead, and it's a big save from Courtois. Good turn from Litmanen. Definitely feels somewhat dribbling ability orientated, but definitely not a lot. You definitely could see where he would benefit probably more from on that 81 dribbling going up. Just that little bit more, maybe a +6, 7, and he might be more available as a kind of forward player. We're going to find him in here. Rolling in Mahrez. Can he get the assist at the minimum? Vieri, Litmanen over the top. Can we go for something? He finds the left foot, but it's just that off. Oh! Did we get a penalty? There is no... Oh my, okay, fair enough. Can we go... We're going to go left. We're going to go left, and it's straight there for Litmanen. Finding his first one. Honestly, I don't know how that's a penalty. We went for the rainbow flick and just ran into him. There was not a lot we could do dribbling-wise. Was most definitely not going to work there. Oh, is Litmanen in? Can we find something? A little bit of pace. Maldini's pushed him over, and we got too lucky on that penalty. I would have thought that would have been more of a foul than the necessarily penalty. Litmanen finding something out. Oh, did we get him onside? I think we might have. Mbappe, little dink. Oh, the keeper's got it. Seconds. Oh my, it was probably the greatest ball Litmanen's going to do so far. Even with him here. Can he find the Litmanen ball in? And Litmanen finds the net. It's a great ball from Vieri. And Litmanen finds it. Litmanen pushing forward. Vieri in the middle. Litmanen again trying to push his way through. Maybe should have regrouped at that point. Litmanen takes a good first touch, but it's taken away from Maldini. He's not got the stats to deal with a Maldini. That's 100% for sure. But Mahrez manages to find something. Litmanen's coming inside, finds that right foot across, and Lloris with a very bendy save. Vieri on the run. Can we get anything from him? Litmanen is in pursuit with him. Gets the ball, gets the chest, gets the volley, and them two working so well there. Litmanen skips past one, looking for the very back of Mahrez, finds the first one, and why was we not absolutely in that far corner? But it's a good save from Lloris again. Litmanen looking for that ball into Mbappe. It's a great set piece from him. What can we find? We're looking for the Vieri. We're pushing too hard there. Could have gone back to Litmanen potentially, but he's done all right in the middle. He's not necessarily the cleanest player in the world when it comes to taking that ball forward. We've definitely seen a huge amount of better players, but most definitely he's not totally awful. Get a little bit of skill on him here, looking for that ball to Mbappe if he can. He's going to find it round, and it's a good take from Carvajal. Litmanen, can we get a bit of strength on the go? Maybe. A little bit of luck. Gets it back on the edge. A little bit of a spin if we can. Try and find the left foot across, and Lopez going for it this time. Oh, good ball from Litmanen. Finding a bit of Di Maria. Going to go all the way across to find Mbappe nearly. Litmanen here. A little bit of skill if we can. Just very basic. It takes as you can tell, it takes him a lot to get going, so you've got to get it out of his feet. He most definitely is not necessarily dribbling past everybody. We're going to go for something spectacular, and moments like that don't come around very much for Litmanen. It's a stunner to finish. So if we're going to Litmanen then, 74,000 coins. That is absolutely crazy. He started at 300 to be fair. So if you bought him within the first 2 days, you would have definitely been a little bit gutted. The fact that he dropped to 84.5 in literally 2 days. And from there, he's just kind of stayed around. Obviously now with the 88 plus pack, as of doing this video, he is going to drop down more and more, and then more than likely before too long it can't get much lower, but he will be pretty much discard. If we look at the other two, we've got 72 on the base. He's lost a 6 pace, so he's not really much better there. And then we've got the mid that is coming in at 67 as well. So it might be a glitch on that base anyway. But he's pretty much discard on all versions. And there's a reason. Takes him a little bit get going. Obviously his agility balance isn't necessarily all that. Dribbling wise, again, needs that little bit of a push. And very much like Vieri, who was his counterpart in this, he would need a skill move upgrade to give him that little bit of it's fluid movement almost. He just feels very, very stocky, very harsh to move the ball off. Passing wise and shooting wise wasn't terrible. Most definitely had a little bit about him. Obviously strength wise wasn't incredible as well. 5'11". If he managed to get himself a different sort of icon, maybe just a bigger upgrade, something just to take off the cobwebs, take off a little bit of slowness, and give him that little bit of quick pace to go with this game, because otherwise he is literally just a discard icon. There is no other way around it. That is pretty much all he's going to be, and in general it will just tend to just waste there, to be honest. And yes, like I said in Vieri, there is a reason why these icons are low. They will be low because you can't have 98 icons all absolutely outstanding. Some have got to be worse than others. And obviously, Litmanen, unfortunately, is. If we wanted to have a look at what you could get for the price of him, if we do the exact same, we'll go anywhere between 100,000 and 40,000, and we'll have a look at pretty much cams. If we go here, because obviously I don't personally use a cam, but straight away Odegaard, absolutely phenomenal. Very, very good card for 95,000 coins. A little bit more expensive, but an SBC at best. Rui Costa does a little bit of a job. We've got another SBC, we won't really touch on them too much. Socrates, who is incredible, I really like him. Regardless of the version, he's normally pretty solid. Mkhitaryan, again, another great one, but as an SBC. If we look at these icons, we've got the Litmanen here. Then, we've got both, we've got all 3 Litmanens in fact. Pires, Hadji. Hadji's not a bad one, to be fair. Actually surprising once you give him an actual go. We will be doing his prime very soon. If then we look at the actual players, we've got Ziyech, SBC. A lot of them SBCs nowadays. Warren, very, very top end, obviously, with the great pace on him. Muller, a little bit slower in my opinion. Joe Cole could do a job. Pai always can do a job. I think in terms of cams, it's a hard position because personally, I don't use cams anymore. So it is just basic centre mid, kind of box to box, and a CDM. I kind of then have either a striker or a winger. There's no real need for a cam in my personal setup, but obviously a lot of people can rock different formations. I just think in general, he's not really going to fit into a team very easily. You either go really striker with him and put him with someone really fast, give him that hunter just to kind of mash out the pace and the shooting that little bit more, or you kind of go with, I think Artist was actually the second one, but there's only 2 votes, so I won't take that for granted. But in general, I just think he is kind of a bit more of a waste. More than likely just discard icon now for the rest of the game, unless they give him another version later on. Overall wise, we're going to go straight down the middle with this one as well. 5 out of 10. I think he can do somewhat something, but most definitely is not going to be the most efficient player for your coins. But let me know down below what you think. Make sure you do like and subscribe, and I'll catch you all for the next one. Peace.